50 UNFUN Facts. According to Reddit, number 50. Forgive that I have not been talking. I should have cleared my throat before I started this list. Fuck me. Number 50. The scientists are saying more and more. Oh, of course, the force end. YouTube don't like you talking about COVID, boy, but here we go. The scientists are saying more and more that with each study, the COVID is here to stay. It's endemic, like the flu. COVID will mutate and we'll have new versions every single year for the rest of humanity. Ugh. But if it's anything like the flu, we'll be able to, combat it so we can mitigate its unfortunate and devastating effects. And that way, it will be as, not saying flu is a joke, but, it's not life-threatening. So, even with whatever mutations there should be in the future for this thing, here's hoping it'll be as harmless as, something we can just pop a Tums over. That's what I want. I want gushers to be a form of medicine. I don't know why they don't think about making medicine more candy-like. Here's the take that I'm gonna start this list off with. I think that there should be more candy medicine. Hello to everybody, and here's hoping you're having a fantastic and weird day. Because you wouldn't want it to be normal, that'd be lame. For some reason, before I started this list, I was thinking about how long it's been since I've used a vending machine. And then I wondered if any of you use a vending machine, probably out of convenience. So do you work somewhere where you use a vending machine? Whether you're in the stream chat or listening after, tell me if you use a vending machine, and if so, where you work. Because outside of college or school, I don't remember there being a vending machine that I thought, yeah, I'll use that, Shockmaster says, Kyle, Dia, and everybody who's joining. Oh, you're probably just saying hello. Hello to Vicky, Shock, PB, and J, my man. Sorry, I just heard, I think it's Dia at the bathroom. I wonder if she's coming in here. I'll know in a couple of... Nope, she's gone. Okay, Seraphim Bear, Candor. Nope, she's coming in. And Evan. Damn, boy. You okay? Evan says my college dorm had one, but that was the last one that I used over a year ago. I don't know why. It's a weird thought, and it is just... Boy, continue this list. Number 49. Armadillos can carry leprosy and can pass to humans just by being in proximity. Kind of fits the mood of 2020 to 2021. I don't like the idea of the implication that they're saying it doesn't need to touch you. Being in proximity. Does that mean it can breathe on you just like the Kooth? I don't know. Armadillo transmit leprosy without touching? This thing says you cannot get leprosy from shaking hands or hugging, sitting next to each other on the bus, sitting together at a meal. It's just a bunch of stupid shit. You know what I mean? However, the risk is very low, and most people who come into contact with armadillos are unlikely to get Hansen's disease. Let me tell you something. I didn't know that Hansen's disease was leprosy. Jesus Christ. Did you know that, Dia? That they referred to leprosy as Hansen's disease? You thought it was something else too?
I thought it was something else,
Yeah, I thought it was something else.
I thought it was another skin disease, but I didn't know that it was
I guess that's what's up. Continuing the list. Former flat earthers. This is always what I think about when people say, well, I guess we just have a different opinion. I can't help but think, well, I bet the flat earthers think that too, bro. We can all have different opinions. It doesn't mean one is right. Number 4, air-breathing mammals like whales. Why did I say 4? 48. Air-breathing mammals like whales and dolphins might beach themselves because they get old, and it's better to die in the sunset than to drown at sea. Come on now, Dia. What is this human bull? It's better to die in the sun. Shut the fuck up, bro. It's like it's... Yeah, come on. Oh, boy, did a woman write this. No. Did they just throw their romanticized... Because they wanted their last moments to see the waves crashing at the shore? And what a beautiful sight indeed, bitch. Did somebody just ask if Linda knows any babies? Come on, man. Do you know any babies? Why would he ask that? Please don't spam the chat. Condense your messages. Linda, are you a mom? Why? I'm trying to figure out, Kyle, did the Charles guy really try to contact Dia? Dia's sitting right here. Dia, did this man try to contact you?
Yes, he sent me a request because I have my stuff privated, but he sent me a DMing request.
Again, I suggest you all follow me on Twitter if you care, and just look at the little thread of bullshit that I've posted. Because again, people like this thrive on attention because they live in a really sad, really lonely life. Do you get what I'm saying? Bottom line is, we're not going to feed this loser. He came into my Discord. I didn't invite him. He joined. And I would have let him stay there if the first thing he said, and y'all can see it in the Discord, homie. You can see it in the messages because I didn't delete it. Normally when I ban people, I delete their messages. But this fool came in and immediately said, figured I'd keep an eye on you here too. Two being the key word. My dude apparently is watching me in other places. Cool, I'm a public guy and that I have YouTube, but don't be a fucking creep. I don't want to talk to you. Messaged me on Reddit, wasn't interested. Joined my Discord, got some creepy shit to spill, I banned his ass. So he jumps immediately onto Twitter to tag me and imply that I want to fuck him. Bitch, I don't know you and I don't care to know you. So I immediately blocked his ass. I'm trying to have that be the end of it. This dude keeps escalating it, and it wouldn't be an issue, like I said, unless he was the mod of some dumb video game that I like to cover, bro. This isn't personal. I don't know you. I don't know why you're so offended that I don't like the video game. You know what I mean? But now you're reaching out to like Dia. It's harassment, is what it is. Do you get what I'm saying? But Dia, even though the dude tried to defend himself by saying we used to shoot the shit in our friends or some bullshit like that, y'all know how aggressive I am, apparently, based on what he says. Who am I trying to shoot the shit with? Okay? This is as social as Kyle gets on these streams. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to know you. And I certainly haven't had any interactions with this man before he initiated them first. Did he do all of these things? Yes. Has he reached out to Dia? Yes. This boy, sad. That's the end of it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try to just leave that stuff on Twitter. So when he tries to reinvent bullshit and change the narrative, it's all right there. Because a lot of people these days try to say stuff, but it would be easier to prove it, bro. Show, don't tell. You're trying to defend yourself, but you're deleting the responses? Weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, no.
I get it. People want the Dia though. I guess whatever dirty hoe that he got ain't doing it for him.
My private Reddit account, damn it.
You know, we out here on a public forum talking about a video game and you're like, well, you know what? I'm going to message you privately. Simp. Fucking simp. You're messaging Dia. Simp. Number 4. Plus like 40 more. Fuck that shit. Damn. The lemmings are not suicidal. And the documentary that filmed it was actually showing lemmings getting thrown down a cliff because they needed the scene, but couldn't make the animals do it. That's a very popular fact. I don't know if a lot of people know that, though. I'm pretty sure we've seen that in a couple of videos, right?
Disney is not a good company sometimes, you know? Disney is not a good company sometimes.
From what I understand, they were making some hot deals for Mulan. And kind of just turning a blind eye like that monkey face. Do I have that as an emoji? Dude, I have monkey face emoji. That's dope. Turning like a, for real. They were just like not paying attention. They were like, Disney, you don't know that China fucking with them slave camps? And Disney's like, what are you talking about?
No. They at the end of the movie in the credits thanked.
Oh, they thanked them?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know any of that.
They filmed in,
Verbatim thanked them? I thought it was just like turning a blind eye to be able to use some areas.
In the movie, they thanked China.
Oh, boy.
For the areas they were able to film in.
Again, Dia,
Disgusting.
you see the way that that kind of South Park ribs. Man, South Park stopped being funny, but I guess at the end of the day, they're just trying to piss people off at this point, which is great, which is great in its own way.
But can't they piss people off?
And be funny? Yeah, you know what I mean?
Can't you do both? Why can't you only do one now?
Man.
Is everyone just losing their touch with age? With time? They just stop being funny?
This is a bummer. I didn't expect it to really go into. I imagine all of them might be bummers, especially if they deal with animals, which is like a lot of people's, soft spot. Number 46. Dolphins who are sexually frustrated can group bing bong humans. Okay, use your imagination.
Any other animal that is swimming near them.
Dia, has this ever happened? I'm gonna, and do you even want to Google? For once, I don't want to Google something like that. For once,
I can say that I don't know any particular stories.
Can we?
But I know that they do it to other animals.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are part of my Discord. If you happen across an article implying that a person was assaulted by a group of dolphins, you're free to share it. I don't know what to say. Number 45, okay? Some perfumes are more specifically musks that you would use coming from the anal secretion glands of deers and cats. Some of them, okay? Some of them, Dia.
I think other ones are even grosser. So this is the nicer unfun fact of perfume.
When you think about that really objectively, like if you just turn off your brain a little bit and think about how that's collected, I can say, where do you begin? Do you catch it in a bag like a fart? And then refine it? Okay. So somebody's with a
bottling up liquid.
they're scraping it up.
Yep.
And then awesome. Okay. Oh my god. I can't believe Seraphin's getting all up in Linda's shit, asking her if she knows babies and if she's a mom. It's almost that seems like the kind of thing that mom Karens do to one another, or to their girlfriends who haven't yet had a child. Maybe they've been a mother for a full 4 months, and they're just like,
do you have a child? I don't think so. Okay. And when you do, you'll understand, but you don't. You don't know what it's like. Okay. Do you even know any babies?
who is Sins 1886? I know you guys got a boner for changing your names, but boy, it's getting so hard to keep track. Even though, guys, you would like it if it just got hard, full stop. See what I did there, Dia?
Yeah.
Number 44. the search and rescue dogs on 9/11 were getting so tired from finding only dead bodies that human helpers buried themselves in the rubble so that the dogs could find them and be happy. On the beach, Dia, so that the sun set.
Shut up. They weren't tired, they were sad.
So that the sunset was the last thing they saw. Yes. The sunset. We really got to get through 4040s. Number 43, okay? Sudden doomsday scenarios. Why is this unfun?
I'm guessing that they don't like to think about sudden just Earth dying.
Okay.
And
They kind of, okay. The reason that I refute this is because in my brain, when I thought sudden doomsday shit, I always think nukes. And I don't think nukes are like a sudden thing. Yes, we could go from living our normal lives to alarm in a matter of moments, but it's not something that didn't gradually happen. But what they describe, gamma ray bursts from the sun, coming at the Earth. Even if hundreds of millions of light years away, it could lead to the extinction of life.
Yeah,
so they're proposing a spontaneous thing that could just happen that has little to nothing to do with us. And I appreciate and understand what they mean. But like if it was nukes, man, bullshit like that, if planes started falling out of the sky, it's not like it just suddenly happened. We were ramping up to that the whole time. A lot of us got to shake loose the idea that we'll live forever. Or that we are even guaranteed the next couple of minutes, because some people really do, just look up some of those incantations. They study themselves, the Necronomicon, but like the good one, not the normie Necronomicon, okay? And they try to figure out ways to get a figurative voodoo doll of their...
There is no good Necronomicon.
Well, it's not good in the sense of good, but it's also not, bad in the sense of like, damn, you a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Square Enix really did just release a video of a question and answer session with the voice actor for Kate Bishop. It's like they're dunking on him. How do you feel, bitch? You bought this game, you sucker.
Totally understand what the consumer wants.
It's a competition to Seymour Skinner, is what it is right now. Beatles Cuber says, "What about the Nomnomigon, Kyle? I've genuinely never heard about that. That sounds like the type of book that a bunch of check marks on Twitter would definitely love. To be honest, let's go back further. Tumblr people, not saying it's a bad book, but it's totally the kind of,
I just found the cutest thing, and I had to buy like 7 copies to send to all my friends, and like have 2 on the different coffee tables in my house, because it's like it's Nomnomicon, and what it is, it's like a cookbook.
Have you made anything in it?
Well, it's not about that. It's like look at the things.
But you bought a cookbook. You're not gonna make it. Are you gonna make anything in it?
Yeah, totally. Are you bullying me? It's turned into this thing about me.
Yeah, y'all buying a cookbook. You gotta buy.
You know what?
It's the Nomnomicon.
Sorry.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
What happened?
Food.
Food.
Nom nom.
What?
Nom nom. Food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they're referencing.
Baby, yeah, that's what the implication is that it's a cookbook. The Nomnomigon would have to be contextually a cookbook, and that's what the little bit that I was doing was implying, the type of Tumblr girl that's bought it is really eager to show it off and buying extra copies to give to other people. But if you were to ask them if they made anything in the book, of course they would say no, as if the book itself is just a prop. You know what I mean, Dia? These are the types of chicks that would go get leprosy from an armadillo and then live out the rest of their days on a sunset. I'm sorry, stop it with the sunset beach, dude. Stop. Leave Dia alone. She woke up like 2 seconds ago. Oh, what's going on with the roof of my mouth? Yeah. Man. Number 42. Man, we can't go a day without talking about Hitler. My God. Hitler admired America for the way that we treated the Native Americans during the Trail of Tears. Can you imagine, Dia?
Evil recognizing evil.
Yo. Can you imagine it as like a tweet? Can you imagine if we lived in a world where everybody was on Twitter, as ridiculous as like Elon Musk is and Trump was before they deplatformed his sorry ass racist motherfucker? That's why the whole world, that's why people are messaging you and me, Diaz, because they're just losing their mind over this fucking Dorito sandwich eating motherfucker losing his throne. Shouldn't they be busy today helping this guy like pardon a bunch of people? Because tomorrow's the inauguration. Oh no. But the bottom line is, Dia, if Hitler could be on Twitter and look at America while we are literally just purging what we then started to refer to as the Native Americans, but we initially referred to as the savages, Dia. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Dia, don't you feel like if America could, without announcing it, without like being public about it, arrange for a troop of assholes to go to another inhabitable planet, that they wouldn't just be given the mission to kill everything out there? That's how we did with America.
Yeah.
We stepped foot on this motherfucker and was like, listen, bitches. Some of it wasn't even deliberate. It was like, hey, y'all heard of these germs? You know what I mean? We've built up a little bit of a tolerance to this stuff, but y'all, boy, you want some accidental biological warfare? Check this shit out. Oh, look, get a load of this guy. Can't even deal with it. And then they laugh. And then they laugh. Oh, boy. They didn't even need to build a wall. They didn't even need to get that racist. America, right? Number 41, all right? You can smell your own lungs. Your brain just filters out the smell. Did you really? Did you really just inhale trying to smell your lungs and then like it was a weird snorty sniff? What a Kyle.
I'm pretty sure I feel like I know what it would probably smell like.
What do you think your lungs would smell like? Phlegm?
Yes.
You think there's phlegm in your lungs?
Of course. Keeps your lungs nice and wet.
Our lungs need to be wet?
Yes. Nice and moist. Not wet in the sense of, oh, start inhaling water, but it needs to keep itself with, like, moist. So that stuff can come in and out.
I know all about having things be moist so things can get in and out.
Shut up.
You walked into that one. More like backed into it. Seraphim Bear says, a Kyle and Dia pillow set with gushers and Tums. I feel like I could go for some Tums right now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening.
Your belly hurts?
No pain, no indigestion, no upset stomach, certainly not diarrhea. Hey, Pepto-Bismol. But I'm starting to feel like the fluctuations in the temperature because we woke up, we were cold, and now we're warming up a little bit, maybe causing some stuff. Demetria says, it's a pillow that keeps cool, and the crazy founder of My Pillow. Why y'all talking about My Pillow? Everybody is like sacrificing that dude on an altar from what I understand, boy.
Because he deserves it.
They're like, listen, you son of a bitch. Yeah, there it is. Wow, all I did was type my, and Google knows what's up. My Pillow.
Yeah, because it's always listening.
CEO. Okay. Try to give me warning, but everyone ignores me. Listen, douche, we told you everything loud and clear, but nobody's listening. He's got a heart full of pain, head full of stress, lungs full of phlegm up in his chest. My Pillow CEO Mike Lindell says products were dropped from major retailers. I just wanted to support the Trumper.
I just wanted martial law to be instated so we could have a redo on the elections and stuff. That's all I wanted.
Did he say that, Dia?
Yes, that's what he wanted.
Did My Pillow?
No, he didn't say it. It was in his notes that people, like, were looking at. That's what this man...
The implication is that this man wanted martial law to postpone the election?
Yes.
So that...
To have a redo. A redo of it.
Okay, bro.
Because this man wasn't pleased with how things went.
Yo, after this, I'm just gonna put on a bunch of Linkin Park and Evanescence. I'm gonna go straight back. You know? Dia doesn't get down on that stuff, guys. How many Google tabs can we open by the end of the list? We got to figure it out, you know? As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 4, T. The image that most people have of blobfish is based on a misconception. People think that's what they look like all the time, but blobfish have adapted to life in deep waters, which means the deeper you go, the more pressure the water has, and their bodies are not meaty fish, but more gelatinous because they've adapted to the water pressure. If you accidentally pull them up to higher levels with less water pressure, their bodies can't handle it. But there's nothing keeping their bodies intact, so their bodies pretty much explode. So basically every photo that you've ever seen of a blobfish where the fish looks big and pink and of course blobby is a photo of a dead blobfish. Merchandise and cartoons designed after what they look like dead, hell, they're referred to as what they look like dead.
That's sad, but I knew that.
Yeah, we all knew that, but still pretty amusing that we basically went to an alien planet, brought something back here to where it is just not accustomed to the environment, so much so that its body cannot, you know, even maintain what it would normally look like because of our environment, and then we just laugh at it because it looks different. You getting a real picture of humans, Dia, in this list? What's up, Native Americans? Get a load of these losers. Can't even deal with our blankets. Whoa, bro. What the fuck?
Shockmaster says that the My Pillow guy is also the guy that bailed out the bastard from Wisconsin.
I don't really want to hear about...
Well, from Illinois who went to Wisconsin.
Look, I just need I need some gummies. I need to forget, because tomorrow's supposed to be a celebration. If we can avoid a tragedy, God willing, you know what I mean? Put this man in a damn glass booth like the Pope. Yep.
Treat him like the Pope.
And we'll just get through it. You know what I mean?
And the Vice President, dear Lord.
Look.
And Bernie, please.
If everybody had to agree on some cool shit that they'd like to see, it would definitely be a live camera attached to a craft that is then sent into space. No editing, nothing filtered out. Just show us everything this thing sees, man, as it leaves the damn atmosphere. You know, and if we come across some aliens, that should be pretty cool. But the bottom line is, we don't even need to leave this planet to see some gangster shit. We're talking about blobfish and how we only, you know, name and think of and see their dead version when we bring them up to where it's, you know, not like their natural environment. What about making a giant pressurized sub and a pressure, you know, resistant camera where we can send this motherfucker down there and have a live feed of literally everything that's being seen? James Cameron's wasting all this fucking time and money like the world is interested in more Avatar movies. If anything, and this is going to be the most controversial thing I say in this whole list, I apologize because I would never imply that this is in any way a good thing that befell our species in the last year. But if we had to look at one ray of hope, if we had to have one sunset on a beach out of this whole thing, it would be that hopefully Jesus God, James Cameron, comes to his senses and we don't have to entertain the idea of any more fucking Avatar movies. And I don't want to be this guy that's mad on a hill over the Avatar movies, but I think what pisses me off about this guy is that he didn't just go, oh, I'm making another one and we'll see how people feel about it and then maybe make more. This nigga playing like mad sequels. Like, excuse you? That makes me want to tell everybody I know, don't go see that movie. Don't go see that movie, man. Linda says it's about to be 4:20, gonna get ready. Oh, that must be so nice for some of us. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna end this list in 8 minutes. That's right. I'm going to read 40 entries in 8 minutes. Bless you, Dia. Number 39. In the countries that require you to opt in to organ donation, fewer than 15% of people register. In the U.S., an opt-in country, 18 people die every day waiting for an organ transplant. Opt-out countries see over 90% of their population registered for organ donation. Another troubling fact. I really underestimated the unfun aspect of the facts on this list. Number 38. Valentine's Day. Do you need the Vicks?
Sure.
What's wrong with you?
Every day I wake up congested as fuck.
Number 38. Valentine's Day is a holiday with one of the highest suicide rates. Well,
I wonder why that is.
looks like our Hallmark holiday has backfired. But in a way, it is kind of boosting the economy. There's a lot of money to be made in deaths, man. Talk to somebody running a funeral home. And if we're looking at the Black Mirror future, what if people can make robots that look like dead loved ones and then trick them into buying them while they're grief-stricken? You know what I mean? Bonus points if they can operate as a sex robot. Sex robot, sex robot. Exu Vittorio says, fuck love. Fuck love in more ways than one. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? You know, number 7. Climbing Mount Everest has a 6.5% mortality rate. What's more harrowing is that if you die, you will most certainly be left there. There's currently over 200 bodies still on Everest that are irretrievable, and now serve as markers for other climbers. Not a bad place to eternally rest, but upsetting for those left behind who you can't give a proper burial.
Don't worry. In a couple of decades.
Hey, you wanna, Dia, what's my dark thought? Considering both of these entries, Valentine's Day has one of the highest suicide rates, and then a lot of people die on Mount Everest.
What, then some people on Valentine's Day decide to commit seppuku by going up Mount Everest?
Well, maybe not so much the Valentine's Day part, but you know, here's the bottom line, is that when a lot of people are considering it, what they don't want is for their body to be discovered and for it to be this whole thing, and then their parents to be upset with them. And sometimes they're really selfish with the way that they choose to go out. They're jumping in front of cars, they're diving in front of a train and all kind of garbage like this. And that's really rude, because not only are you ruining somebody else's car and they're having to pay, even if their insurance does cover it, there's a chance that they could die, the one driving. There's a chance they could run into other people. You know, you're screwing up another life. There's a chance that the train could derail and all kinds of shit like this. And even if it doesn't, you're ruining the conductor's day. There are just so many things that go into people going, oh, I don't want to take my own life. But if you could decide that your body will vanish, so you won't even be costing anybody any money, because they are not going to be able to waste whatever money or whatever more money than they otherwise would for a memorial service, if that's what they want to have. Look, I'm just saying, you know, I hope I have not inadvertently given anybody any ideas. The Kyle channel does not condone the act of taking one's life. Don't do it. Sardonic says, I know where you're going, Kyle, but I'd argue that the bodies ruin the scenery of the mountain. Well, I think people who are going to Everest need to do themselves some fucking research, because if they're crazy and up their own ass enough to think that they can climb that fucking mountain, then they need to know what they're fucking prepared for. And they need to, and I would say that the bodies enhance the scenery. And if that's a controversial take, I'm sorry, but I would say that they enhance the scenery, because if there's one thing that you know is typical of the human race, it's that a lot of people don't fucking think. They think wrong. Oh, I can climb this mountain. It's not that big a deal. But I'll tell you what, I know for a fact that some of the people who went to Everest under the impression that they could just do it and it wasn't a big deal, and oh, you know, I'm watching Family Guy and these guys jump up on the fucking mountain. Homer climbed up some big mountain. Do you get what I'm saying? I bet you when they saw those fucking bodies, they came to their senses. So maybe it doesn't enhance the scenery in a oh, look how pretty this mountain is way, but it enhances it in the way that it counts It throws some sense into otherwise ignorant bastards. But that's just my take, and you don't have to mirror it. You know what I'm talking about? Dead bodies tonight. Number's 36, all right? Some of us will die in a few hours. I don't want it to be me. No. No. That's fucked up. Is anybody not feeling well? But that's not how it works. It can just, you know. That's not how it works. Ooh, we're in trouble. Justin says, I got chills. Some of us will die in a few hours. Diablo Spyro says, I have a sinus infection. I'm sorry, man. I love you. You know, rest in peace.
What?
No, I'm kidding. Candor says he's hungry. Oh my God, I'm sorry, man. You know, I hope you lived a good life. Wait, patch notes? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, because now Fortnite updates on Wednesdays, right? So at 4 a.m.
Today's Tuesday.
I know. At 4 a.m. on Wednesday. Happy 420, everybody.
Smoke weed every day.
They're going to, That's fucked up set of emojis. Okay, look, number 35. During World War I, thousands of dogs were taken from their families for the war effort, and when the war was over, most of them were just shot because it was cheaper than feeding them for the trip home and finding their families. Why I gotta bring the animals into this? That's easy. That's cheap. This list gonna be cheap. Using the animals. Number 34. Spider Rain. You read right. Spider minus rain?
No. It's like 2 words put together.
Why is there there's a space between them? Spider Rain. Spider rain is a real and natural occurring phenomenon. What you mean occurring phenomenon, bro?
As in, there are places in this world where spiders fall like rain.
But they're just riding the wind. Listen, if we're talking about rain, we're talking about precipitation, right? But here's what I'm going to say. To me, right? You're saying that like spiders get sucked up into the air the way that
Water does.
yes, right?
Yes.
So that's what happens.
Yes.
You're saying that spiders actually get sucked up into the air, travel with the clouds,
Yep,
with like rain.
Because it happens with fish too. They get sucked up and they fall down like rain.
They travel in the clouds like rain. What, did they just get stuck in the water or something?
I don't know the specifics of it.
Aye, come on, man.
Again,
Come on.
It happens to fish. Fish end up traveling up
Fish,
there, and then
bruh, come on. I understand there's got to be light spiders when, you know, and if spiders can walk on water, I'm sure, you know. I guess. I'm sorry, man. This is from 2015, man. Millions of tiny spiders recently fell from the sky in Australia, of course. Those poor bastards. Alarming residents whose properties were suddenly covered with not only creepy critters, but also mounds of their silky threads. But that's not what the frightful news is. Experts say that such arachnid rains aren't as uncommon as you might think. This month's spider downpour in the country region is just the most recent example of a phenomenon commonly known as spider rain. In some circles, angle hair, silky hair-like threads that they leave behind. Can you get to it? I want them to say these things go up and travel with the clouds. That's what I want. Not that they've been flying with the wind and then they all drop together. I'm not refuting it. I have no proof with which to, make a basis for this claim to the contrary that spider rain exists. But fuck me, man. It would really sadden me to know that spiders can get sucked up into a cloud, travel with it, and then rain down on people. If they're all riding the wind as a group, kind of like locusts do, even though locusts can, really dictate their direction because they have wings, it just saddens me. It's fucking gross. It's fucking gross, bro. Number 33, quokkas. The world's happiest animal will throw their babies at attackers if threatened. Why? How are they happy animals if they're throwing babies?
Are these the smiley animals? Yes, they are.
Look at his little face. Aww.
Yeah, well now you know that it throws its babies when it feels threatened at something.
I throw my baby at you.
What if behind that smile is madness, dear?
Well, clearly. Now we know.
Look at those tiny arms, too. Those babies have got to be rock-sized. Good shape for throwing something at somebody.
You should look up babies.
What the hell are these things? They marsupials?
They must be now.
Quokka's a little marsupial. Let's see here. Do quokkas really my God, that's the first thing. Do quokkas really throw their babies? No. Quokkas do not physically throw their babies at predators. For one, the quokka's arms are incredibly short. They do not have enough power to physically throw their young to escape danger. So, we actually just debunked this claim, Dia.
What do the comments say?
Debunked. What do you mean, what do the comments say? People on Reddit will just believe anything that some top commenter says. Because look, he has upvotes. I agree with that, even though there's no basis.
An article.
What?
Read that one.
It's still debunked, Dia. They're not throwing their baby.
I just wanted to read the comment.
Why they lying? Why they lying here? What's going on with some kind of like the Quokka defamation league on fucking Reddit, bro? Am I gonna get deplatformed because I'm speaking truth as it pertains to the quokkas? I didn't even know quokkas before today, and I know that they don't throw their babies. With a little bit of research that I call Googling. That's right, I'm a professor now. Okay, why you lying? Number 32. Migraines and strokes carry a lot, I'm Kyle, I gotta be real, man. How many of these are even true? Now that we know that it's a lie. Migraines are strokes. No, and strokes carry a lot of the same symptoms. So if you suffer regularly from migraines, you may not notice you're actually dying one day.
Well, that's scary for me.
That's pretty scary. One day you could be suffering a stroke and think that you just have a headache. Pop some pills and just die. Pop some pills and just die. Better da better da do 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 do. Cause Uptown Stroke gonna give it to you Saturday night and you convulsing in the spot. Don't believe me, just I can't feel my face. I can't feel my face. Bo bo do bo bo. You smiled. I saw you do it. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't feel. That's not cool, man. Somebody's listening and they've had a stroke, and I apologize. That laughter is the way that I escape the struggles. The struggles. I'm having a stroke right now. The struggles. It's not funny.
Stop yourself.
It's not funny.
Continue the damn list.
It's not funny. You continue the list. You shut the hell up. I'm going to go in the opposite direction. I'm going to read this. Did you know that quokkas, the world's happiest animal, will throw their babies at attackers? If you believe that, then you need to donate to this channel, baby. Because it's not true. I'm sorry. That's what a quokka sounds like, by the way. Okay. Pop some pills and just die. Did I really say that, Dia? Did I sing that? Yeah. Number 31, okay? Griswold nuclear power plant in 1976. The almost Chernobyl of East Germany. It's fucked up that one nuclear plant fucks up so hard that everything else is basically just like...
Oh man, it's like that other time.
Living in the shadow of Chernobyl, you know?
Unless they're bigger.
It's no Chernobyl though, bro. I guess it isn't. Fuck, I didn't know it was a competition. In short, Jesus, due to a short circuit resulting in fire, almost all the coolant pumps failed. The New York Times wrote, Chernobyl-scale nuclear disaster was prevented only when a single water pump in the emergency cooling system was able to throw off pressurized water heating to high temperature to decay the heat left in the reactor's core and thus preventing a meltdown. This incident became public with reunification in 1989, which means that they didn't even, you know, there's so much going on right now that nobody is telling us. Isn't that cool? And that maybe, just maybe in the future, we'll learn about it. Sorry, I was just thinking about aliens for a second. I'm thinking about how, like, presidents can do so much to just kind of, I don't know, pacify us dum-dums, us poor people. But they can't even be bothered to do that. They're too busy bailing out their rich friends, apparently. All I wanted, Dia, was a lousy letter or a call. And I hoped you know I ripped all of Trump pictures off the wall. Even though there never were any. Number 30. If two male flatworms meet, they will sword fight with their dicks until one loses. The loser will become female and they will mate. Dudes, I want y'all to know, with the types of people that are constantly jumping onto my shit, trying to message me, I apparently can turn people female with the sound of my voice. If only I could bottle this power. You know what I mean? I guess I could. I should start like an OnlyFans, where I just say things that I know will get on people's nerves and go, oh, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And, you know, just sell that.
You can do a weekly thing where you always remind people that Marvel's Avengers sucks.
I already do like a bi-weekly thing where I remind everybody that Marvel's Avengers sucks. But even I'm getting fucking shocked at this point. God damn, you've been sucking for how long? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months? Wow. Whoa. We're going to do a developer stream, guys. Why? To say what? Are you going to answer questions? I want to start this stream off by saying we're not going to answer any questions. Are you for real? And you know what? There's people in the comment section like, I love it. Thank you so much for doing the stream.
Stop it. Apparently you're being homophobic.
Elmo don't like that you...
I can't even get high enough for Elmo. It's too early in the morning. I'm sorry, guys. It's a very rich base that Kyle can manage, and I can't climb out of it. I know.
It's not early in the morning.
Well, it's early for me.
Yeah, I guess it is for us.
Exuvitorio says, I wonder if I pay Kyle $100, would he cover the entire lore of the gorillas? Is that what you want? Can you guys just send me scripts? I'll do it, you know? Come on. Give me the money. Give me the script. Give me the script. And then I'll sing songs too for you as well. I'll sing gorilla songs, but they have to be from the one, which is the one with like,
just so you'll cover an album.
which like Clint Eastwood on there. Is that just called Gorillaz? Is the titular Gorillaz album called Gorillaz? I think it is. And my brain was fighting me on that just now, but I wasn't wrong. So check me out. Let me dump this in here because I Googled it in another window. But yeah, no, the titular Gorillaz album from 2000 is called Gorillaz. And I think that's really cool. Oh boy. How long has it been? Happy. Feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag I'm useless. Where's this? Okay, we're ready to go. Whatever. If two male flatworms meet, they'll sword fight with their bing bongs. And whichever ding dong wins, yeah. The other one's a lady now. Who's that lady? You ever be somebody so bad they become a woman? Well, tell it to the guy that beat Narcissa right. You know what I'm talking about? Who used to be known as Cosmo Right. Oh, you have no right. You have all the rights. If this is right, then you do want to be wrong. Huh? Dia?
Oh my gosh.
Because it's a saying, they go, if this is right, then I don't want to be wrong. But I said, you do want to be wrong. You do it. Oh, damn. Okay.
You're so done with this, aren't you?
I'm done with like my.
Your what?
I think I'd be better if it were like the nighttime. I felt like I needed to catch up with the list, so I wanted to do this now, and I just hope it hits the spot for somebody, and that's what. Oh my God. WF Studio says that's what happens to incels. They become women. What, you mean like on the internet? I see some people arguing and complaining these days, and it's like, you know, it's one thing when things are therapeutic. Some people do things and they clearly like it, you know? More power to those people. They found something that they like to do and it gives them something to do it. But other people don't seem happy even doing what they're doing. Why are you doing what you're doing if it ain't making you happy?
Okay.
Dia.
So the spider thing.
Okay.
The spider ring.
You've been researching?
Yes.
Wow.
They do what is called ballooning, which is just throwing their silk up into the air so that the wind carries them.
I bet if I held my breath, I could make my cock a balloon.
Shut up. So, it may happen for a variety of reasons that a bunch of spiders do it at once, whether it's weather or like a forest fire or whatever.
Be quiet really quick. I swore I just heard like a cat screaming.
I thought it was coming from your phone.
No.
Oh, well, I heard it too. But yeah, that's what happened.
Did Trump really do like a speech somewhere? Thank you and farewell. God bless you and God bless the United States of America. Sure, Trump. Bye. Don't even have a platform. Dear, rabies is terrifying, okay? Number 29 would have us believe.
I'm aware.
You get it and not even know that it's from bats. Which live... Really, you said live? Which live across the globe. And it might hit you right away. It might be 3 years. Because it doesn't matter. Once the symptoms set in, you're in fact already dead. Can we all get like vaccinations or shots for rabies, Dia?
If you get bitten by anything, you should go get a shot.
Can we get rabies without getting bit? You have to wonder.
No.
Sorry, I interrupted you. So they balloon and it carries them. It carries them in the wind or the rain.
It carries them in the wind. So wherever the storm.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying. As I said earlier, to me, I believe that is different. They are going sailing and then they come down. You know,
Okay.
For me, rain. For me, and again, rain may just be the act of it coming down. So yes, technically it is raining. But when I think rain, I think water that has been claimed, goes up, moves, come down.
Okay.
Even if the water doesn't move, it can just be claimed, go up, and then come down. That's rain to me.
Okay.
So if the spider...
Fish and frogs then, because I'm
Yeah, it can technically, yeah. But for the spiders to basically just go, behold, I have the genetic ability to make my own self a hot air balloon. Let us travel. I'm done now. Time to fall out of the sky. Oh, it's raining.
Which is terrifying.
Yeah.
Because then, at any point in time, when you walk outside, there could be a spider in the air above you and could drop at any second.
Listen, I've told you this before. I believe that every bird out in the world is going to shit on me. And as I've told you before, because I've never been shit on by a bird, I feel like it's coming. Any day now, it's coming, right? And every bird, and I don't want to... Listen, you know there's an episode of Doctor Who called Blink, which is a very good standalone episode that really doesn't even have a lot of the Doctor in it. This is back when Doctor Who didn't suck balls. But the implication, especially if you're living, in the UK, is that all the spiders are actually just spiders. All the statues are only statues when you're looking at them. And when you're not, they can move, and they're different, and they're an alien entity and all kind of bullshit like this. What I hope to not do when I tell you this is make you paranoid enough to where you're watching the skies. But if you watch any bird, if you aren't the only person, meaning like if you're the only person and a bird's flying overhead, prove me wrong, guys. That motherfucker's going to try to fly directly over you. I don't know what it is about birds. That's what they do. And it is my belief that they are all lining up you to be pooped upon. You're just a target to these damn birds. You're just a target to these birds. And I'm saying, I'm not trying to freak you out in the way of like, oh, look at all the statues. Or look at every bird from now on. But prove me wrong, man. Prove me wrong. You go out, you see a bird in the sky. If it flies in your direction, you know what I mean? Should I give a cutoff for how high the bird should be? I would say if a bird is about, let's put it like about a meter higher than the top of a telephone pole. You know what I mean? Not stupid high to where you have to squint to see it, but if you had a rock, you could probably throw it up and reach it. If it's that distance up in the sky, it's going to try to fly over you, bro. Shockmaster says, Alexa, play Come Sail Away by Styx. Isn't the worst part that if I say something like that to Alexa, double D titties. So, like, if somebody's, like, playing me in the... That's a stupid...
If Alexa is anywhere near them and you say their name, they will,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but I've never done something like that because I thought it juvenile up until just now.
Why up until just now?
What, would I need to rephrase that better?
No, I mean, like, why...
Okay.
Why
Alexa,
is it no longer juvenile?
Alexa, show me double D titties.
No, I'm saying, why is it no longer juvenile to you right at this moment?
You're right, they should be bigger. Alexa, show me triple D titties.
Shut up, that's not what I meant.
What you say?
Shut up.
Okay, fine, never mind. Should be bigger. That's what Tia said. Touch me, oh my god, dude. When did you say that? That pissed me off. Oh, I was lotioning your back, Dia. And you say,
right.
And she starts quoting this dub of an anime. Dia's a...
What am I?
Number 28. That's what she is. There are more deaths due to mental health issues than all forms of violence combined. People are struggling. That sucks when you think about it. But I see mental health problems in my comment section every day, so it's not something I needed to be told. Oh, waka waka. Come on, guys. How are you doing? What's going on in your day? How are you pulling through? What are you doing? Are you playing a game? If so, tell me what game. Are you at work? If so, tell me what line of work. Can you not tell me what line of work because you make too much damn money? Then where the hell are my donations? You ain't cut me off a little bit of that something. Do you not technically work, but you make crazy amounts of money to the point where you're considering maybe having a fake job so that nobody gets up your ass as far as the law is concerned, going, where's all this money coming from? You know where you can dump some of that money? Kyle, baby. God damn. FC Nader says he's playing BioShock for the first time. Don't let me ruin that experience. It's very fun. Unless you're scared. I was a little bit scared the first time I played through BioShock. I was like,
You still haven't finished it.
not conventionally scared, just like tense. Because the Big Daddies, they're so fast. Big Daddy's too fast, man. I wonder if somebody considers me like a Big Daddy to you. You know, when you're showering and you're just thinking about Kyle and you're like,
Oh, I wish that I could be his little sister.
is that what they're called?
I want to say yes.
I think they're called Little Sisters. Seraphim Bear says, Kyle, I found a browser that allows Flash. But why is that relevant now after they're done? I'm sure we could all incorporate extensions or add-ons to make it so that our browsers, you know, support Flash, but why? Exuvatorio says, I'm purchasing legally some Gorillaz albums. Pretty cool. That's the way you're supposed to do that. And, you know, that's a really interesting. I'm playing with my chickens. You have real chickens? Are they like show chickens? You know, you like making them pretty to go take somewhere? Do they just exist for you to, you know, get eggs? What's going on? Exu says, I think about the video about Asian massage parlors. The video? What video was that? There's only one. You know, the other ones there's a bunch of them that I know of. Kyle is scared of birds doo-dooing on him. I'm not scared, bro. I just know that the way things go, it should have happened already. You know? And I'm overdue for that lottery. Jackpot. Shockmaster says, my first playthrough of BioShock was horrifying, especially the first part where you first submerge and that hook lady is stalking you. It was a great experience. I liked it. Number 27. Bedbugs procreate by traumatic insemination. Males literally stab females with their genitals, so that's just another reason to hate them. Traumatic insemination is a hell of a word. I hope that doesn't happen to anybody that any of us know. That's not cool. You guys are all about trauma, though. What's it all about?
You need dudes.
Do you guys want chicken tenders? Sometimes I feel like asking you guys questions like we all live in a compound, but we don't. Not yet. Number 26. The reason dogs love squeaky toys is because they sound like small animals dying. We always go over this. Why does it keep coming up?
What?
We always go over the fact that dogs like squeaky toys because they sound like small animals dying. These are definitely not meant to be reheated, huh, Dia? They way too flaky. We're gonna have some of these beef patties here soon. Could you put some on for me?
Sure. How many do you want?
Make 3 for me, please. Too flaky. I'm sorry, stream.
Where?
You mean what temperature? Oh no, in the air fryer, but I'm trying to figure out a good time. Why don't we try 8 minutes? Because they're so flat. You know what I mean? I don't want to overdo it. Let's try 8 minutes, and then I'll go out there and see what the temperature of it is like. Number 25. A blue-ringed octopus found in the Pacific is a tiny and cute little guy, but one painless bite gives enough venom to kill 25 male adults. Hello, Celestine. Why does Exuvatorio say lucky bastards? Because of beef patties. They're just beef patties. Y'all want to know the beef patties that I pick up at the grocery store? Allow me to show you. These came from Jamaica, though, so these ones that we're having are different. But the beef patties I normally have, bless you. I don't even know the brand off the top of my head, but I know that they come in a yellow box and they're cheesy beef patties.
Wait, what temperature?
I'd say like 400, girl. 400 for like 8 minutes, and then I'll be the one to go out there and figure it out. These are the brand, so I guess it's just called Caribbean Food Delights. But the one that I like is in a yellow box. It is cheesy beef patties. Oh damn! And these are full of that good shit, man. You cut it open and it's oozing. Dia's coughing. Dia's sneezing. Dia was congested. I wonder what's going on. It makes me want to rub my body. Rubbing my... Why are you still in here then? Jeez. Looking at me. Going through my body rubbing. Some people like to know that I do that. Because they do that and it's not weird. Because they do it too.
What's wrong with you?
Everybody does it. You know?
Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Alexa, play I Like Big Bucks and I Cannot Lie.
Big bucks?
Can you imagine if it pulled up like a parody song? Because I fucked up. I flubbed the saying the thing. It pulls up some stupid like song about actual Bucks the animal. Like some jackass on his YouTube channel just made a version of that song, but with bucks. We have to Google it. Let's see. I like big bucks. Let's see if somebody has done this. Okay, so somebody has already made a number of these designs as though they're going to put them on a shirt. You know, when they had that idea, they were so proud of themselves. You gotta love living on the internet, or in the age of the internet, because there are very few original ideas unless it's something that is effectively invented, you know? So the real question is, has somebody made a video to this effect? They have, son. They have.
Lie. You other hunters can't
You other hunters can't deny. Excuse me. I just fucked up words and they came out a certain way. And it exists. Do you understand? That's the world we live in. And worse, I think there is another song like this. There's another song. That's not the same song. This is by Shad Rap. Is it the same song? Let me check the comment section to see if that's the well, he didn't even link the people who made the song. So maybe it's like a personal song if he doesn't list the This is all irrelevant and I apologize. It just blows my mind that I could say something incorrectly and it led there. I should have left that window open. Let's leave it a window open, see how many dumbass windows I can open up before the end of the list. By the way, we've probably opened up about 6. So, oh, did I delete the beef patty one too? Because I wanted for no reason to show people the type of beef patty turnover that I eat. Jamaican beef patties. And then I also typed in Walmart to make it easier. And yep, the version that I like of the Caribbean Food Delights cheesy beef. So there's that. There's the I Like Big Bucks. window. I pulled up gorillas for some reason. Now, we also pulled up quokkas, who do not throw their goddamn babies. They do not physically throw their babies. Debunked. What is this that I'm looking at? Boy, you better be safe. Spider rain, I wanted to look that up. Like a psychopath. Me looking up precipitation. Talking about the MyPillow CEO. Hansen's disease is actually another name for leprosy. I didn't know that. And armadillos. Armadillos transmitting leprosy, apparently. You can't say that. Can you imagine if that's a song that I had made? Oh, man. Number 24. You can have an aneurysm and die at any moment. Come on, man. How many repackagings of the you could die in a couple of minutes or right now are we going to see? Number 23. Oftentimes, when pandas have cubs, if they have more than one, they will choose which one to keep and abandon the other because she can't care for two. Grizzlies are the opposite. If they have a litter of just one, sometimes they'll abandon it and try to mate again next year to try for a litter of multiple cubs. Oh my God. I did not know this. And if you didn't either, then I guess now you're stronger. Exu says they made a rip-off Ninja Turtle using an armadillo. That's adorable. Like, you can imagine him cutting out like a little strip for the eyes and like a bandana to put over the eyes of the armadillo. That's more creative than an official toy ever would have been.
What are you talking about?
Now, number 22. Certain people with sleep disorders that cause you to act out of your dreams are strong predictors. What? Certain sleep disorders that cause you to act out your dreams are strong predictors that you're developing a neurodegenerative disorder like Parkinson's or Lewy body dementia. I wish I didn't recently learn about it. Whatever do you mean act out your dreams, Tia?
The only thing that I can think of is like night terrors or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe act out in your dreams?
Yeah.
Hmm.
No. It seems like it means like in here, not in your dreams, out here. And again, one of the things that come up in mind is night terrors. People that suffer from night terrors.
Richie Perez asks, what is Kael's Let's Play for later? I suppose the question could be answered with me potentially getting back into Minecraft. I'm not sure how entertaining that might be, though. I may need to boot up Call of Duty again. Dia seemed to like when I played that. And we could also play that together. Maybe we'll do that. But again, I could leave it up to people, Dia doesn't mind Fortnite, even though it's amusingly annoying at times. I could get into... Oh shit, I may have deleted Warzone. I definitely did.
Warzone? We don't play Warzone. We Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
Well, depending on what people say, I guess you'll have to worry about that.
I'm gonna have to open up that Minecraft crap again. True Silver says, Kyle, you ever played Dwarf Fortress? I have not. I actually don't know anything about it. And I'm not sure. Yeah, if you're trying to play Fortnite, we can do that because I'm bad, because I choose not to build, so I just look for explosives. And all 80 of my wins have been me just snatching them from some unsuspecting bastard, which is unfortunately a viable method of playing and winning. We got more dolphin facts, guys. Number 21, male dolphins like to hunt fertile females in groups and hound them because they are unwilling. These females are often injured during, and some of them even die. Ugh.
I'll be honest with you. Dolphins are like the humans of the world, of the ocean.
The worst part is, every time we hear about that, that's basically what it is. They're developed enough to like sex enough to go after these honeys.
Predators, yeah.
To be predators in that capacity, but not developed enough, I guess, to establish that this isn't okay.
Well, of course. It's
But who's gonna police it? Dolphin police? Dia?
male dolphin?
Dolphin police? We can't even get fun out of this noise anymore. You know what? We'll make that a female dolphin noise. And she doesn't go around, drugging the male dolphins. And then mounting them. And the dolphin's like, I can't move. I'm so drunk. Fucked up. Ugh. Number 20. Most power outages in the U.S. are caused by squirrels. Dying?
Maybe they chew up the...
Somebody responds saying those fuckers are up to something. Somebody else responds, don't get me started on squirrels. In the UK, we used to have the extremely cute red squirrels, but American gray squirrels came over on ships in the 19th century and basically exterminated most of those little fuzzy things like the Nazi shitbags they are. There's a few islands in the Anglesey or Brown Sea Island in rural areas that the mainland, like the North District parts to the Highlands, that still have them, but for the majority of the UK, we've been wiped out. Did he say we've been wiped out? No, he said they've been wiped out. Wouldn't that be a Freudian slip if the squirrels had figured out how to type and we were actually reading a post from a quote cute red squirrel?
They're the gingers.
Do these exist anywhere in America?
I can't say. I know we have black ones.
What do you mean?
Yes, there are black squirrels. Have you never seen them? They're very pretty and creepy looking almost because they really blend into the shadows.
We have them here though.
Yes, I've seen them.
Scary. Makes me want to roll my windows up, eh, Dia?
Shut up.
That's coming from a black man.
Every time that I've ever noticed them...
What do these squirrels want? Equal rights, Dia?
Shut up. They're in the shadows, so whenever I see them moving, like, it spooked the shit out of me, because I'm like, oh my gosh.
Look, if there's I can guess that these squirrels, Dia, are relieved that we no longer will have that man as president after today. Jesus. So that's yet another tab that we opened. Jesus, man. Squirrel posts. Okay. Number 19. The little girl who voiced Ducky in The First Land Before Time was murdered by her father before the movie came out. Her gravestone says, yep. Why does it have to be this way? Why?
I don't like that Linda said sudden sleepwalking talking, because you sometimes sleep talk.
I sleep talk?
Yes, I've told you this numerous times.
It's pretty cute.
No, because if these could be signs of, like, bad shit to happen when you get older, and I don't like the idea of that being the case. Like, I don't ever want to think of you or imagine you being, I don't know, needing help in anything, because you're so, like, self-reliant and shit. Also, thank you, Linda, for the bless yous.
Linda was saying bless you. Thank you, Linda. Oh, boy. Evan says that's extremely fucked if you consider that her family probably pushed her into showbiz. Yep, most kids aren't just dying to do that. They have very passionate families that usually are thinking things like, oh, Look how pretty this child is. You should do this. You should say this. Look, my child's good.
What are you talking about? How did this come up?
We're talking about the girl who had her father kill her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Ugh. Creepy. Number 18. The reason that you're supposed to contact a doctor if you have an erection lasting longer than 4 hours is because prolonged priapism can lead to gangrene of the dick. Gangrene of the dick. It's going to be a song that I'm making. Blood goes in, deoxygenates. 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 Deoxygenates.
Have to Google that.
I can't pronounce that. Deoxygenates. Deoxygenate.
Deoxygenate.
No.
Deoxygenate.
Did I say genetes?
Yep.
Deoxygenates.
Yep.
God damn it.
Your guess.
I was reading it like a Greek name. Deoxygenates, dia. Damn. The blood goes in, deoxygenates. Deoxygenates. Yeah, we found a good one. The blood goes in, deoxygenates, but can't leave. So there's no way for the
Fresco.
There's this song in Grand Theft Auto where they just keep saying fresco, and I don't know Spanish, so that's all I know when they keep saying it.
You're cute.
Yo, I'm not cute. I'm looking that song up. GTA 5 Fresco song.
Richie says to just send him a snap.
Oh my god.
And Animal Crossing is going great. I still haven't gotten to.
Oh, what if I get back into Animal Crossing and pick up the pieces of my forgotten world, even though I'm gonna have to update and ruin the fact that, you know, I have this beautiful island with these pretty heart-shaped trees, and they're gonna have to be gone forever because this fucking game. Did we ever get an increase to the amount of storage space we can have in our house?
Yes.
Wow, so that'll be the reason that I update, because I'm running out of space for my everything.
And, you can exercise.
Can you take that down the octave? Running out of space for my That's right at my bottom. I can't hit that one. It's super expensive, Kyle, says Sardonic. You're talking to me about expensive things when I'm out here hoping and wishing that I'll be able to get the stupid PS5 whenever they become available, but I don't want it too bad. You know what I mean?
Wait.
I'm not... What?
Can I add Richie's girlfriend?
Can you add Richie's girlfriend? I don't care, of course. What do you mean you're asking me if you could add people? As long as they're not affiliated with me, Dia? Yeah. That's who I want you to stay away from. Fucking Kyle weirdos. You know what I mean? Not you guys. I love you to death, but anybody that's usually just like, so, Dia, I saw via Kyle. It's like, nope. You know what they're like? They're like anime. Okay. You guys ever listen to a creepypasta and there's a guy in the story that is obviously the kind of guy that's just going to turn not just nice guy, but nice guy enough to where he's probably going to kill a bitch? And because it's a creepypasta, it's over the top. This guy's basically a stalker. He's like, oh, I was listening to one the other night with the stupid, you remember the animations or whatever? About how the guy was like, I can't believe you did this to me, because she had a boyfriend of like years with this other guy since the last time that they ever knew each other. Like, imagine you're friends with somebody in high school and then you haven't seen them forever, and then the first thing that they're saying again to you is, I can't believe you did this to me. You were supposed to be mine. Hey girls, if there's any girls listening to this right now, have you ever known a guy from your past that implied that you were, I don't know, doing something to them or going against their wishes by just living your life or just being with whoever, of course, you are entitled to be with? Holy shit, bro. Holy shit, bro.
I haven't had guys do it, but I've had girls do it to me.
Which girls?
Girls that are no longer my friends.
You know the weirdest thing about you, Dia, is you're probably one of the prettiest girls that you know. But you don't believe that.
No, I believe that my friends are the prettiest girls.
That's insanity, too. Not saying that your friends aren't pretty. Again, I don't even know. I can't recall how many of your friends look. But I do remember that, and take it from a man, take it from a pig, as many women.
Oh my god, you fucking a big dog of a man!
Take it from a guy that is too real to, you know, be the, what's that? Oh god, you know what? Let me look up that new man smile. Yeah, that new male smile. They call it the soy boy face now, Dia.
The soy boy.
That's awesome. Look, I'm not going to be one of these guys that puts on a face like this to be in pictures. No, just give me the image. Can you do that? Open the image in a tab. Yeah. Nah, man. Nah. You know? I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be one of these guys that only says very acceptable things. The soy boy smile. Is that what they were calling that? No, the soy boy face. Know your meme. Okay. I'm going to forget that. I'm going to forget that. The soy boy face. There's probably a lot of meme potential in there, guys. Damn, we should just start a reaction channel, man. Do cereal reviews. You make faces at me sometimes that I should put in a thumbnail.
I'm a very expressive gal, what can I say?
Damn, this motherfucker looking hairy as hell. Damn.
Is he Scottish?
Is he really about to take a bite out of a raw fish?
Yes.
That's manly as hell.
Is that what you want to do?
Damn, that's manly. Doing some shit that'd probably kill you and can't even taste that good. Wow.
Oh my gosh, remember when the fire...
Can we take a bite out of a raw fish and be fine, Dia?
I mean...
I don't know about that.
Well, the Japanese eat sushi, so is it like borderline uncooked fish?
Listen, hey everybody in the stream chat. Here's why Kyle wants a bunch of money. Because it's the only thing that's going to make me feel better about the fact that nothing that I like seems to be having new iterations. I want a new Daft Punk album. I don't think I'm ever going to get it. I want a new season of Pop Team Epic. I don't think I'm ever going to get it. Naming things that I want.
Stop liking things so hard.
Naming stuff that I want. What do I wish I had some more of? Wish there was more Mandalorian. I'm not sure that's going to be coming anytime soon, though.
No. But you're gonna...
Why didn't they continue the Scott Pilgrim movies, like, and make more? You know, even if the third one was shit, we didn't even get a second one, bro. And is Edgar Wright the type of guy that does a trilogy of anything?
Is Edgar Wright the madhouse of directors where they only do one and they're done?
You know, for a guy that's saying this shit right now, there's a lot of anime I haven't finished.
Yep.
There's a lot of anime I haven't finished. But I've been deliberately keeping some anime away from myself so that I have it to go back to. Dark Neshi said a better Avengers game. Seems like we ain't gonna get it. You damn right. Oh, man, dude. You know, the weirdest part is that from a development standpoint, some people understood that if they just copied Destiny and put in Marvel's Avengers fucking code on that bitch, it would be enough. They are so right. Look at the losers defending the fucking game still, bro. And it's not that there's no fun to be harvested in the game. It's that there just simply isn't enough because it doesn't bring to the table what Destiny did 6 years ago. You can't have a Marvel game with no locations. You can't have a Marvel game where you're fighting only one enemy faction and then 2 villains, dude. After 10 years of over 20 movies, these motherfuckers are household names now. Not just the heroes, the villains, dude. And some of the villains have been portrayed by charismatic actors that made it so that what would have been a one-off villain are people that are like, beloved, here comes Loki back again because we like him. Loki is basically a fucking hero within the Marvel universe. And that's the way that players, the audience, like to view these people. Yeah, they're technically villains, but you damn right we want to play as them. Give me that Venom, boy. Give me this Loki. Let me play as some of these dudes.
Deadpool.
Bro, how do you miss the mark? How are you so dumb and out of touch? You're putting Kate Bishop in the game as the first hero, the only hero after 4 months, and you went with Kamala Khan as a main character and delegated the fucking Avengers to like side character roles in their own video game. And it's like, you know, they got what they deserved. They couldn't recoup their development costs. They took a much bigger hit than they thought that they would, you know? But they deserve every bit of it, because stupidity is as stupidity does. And I hope that in this age of the movie industry crumbling, you know what I mean? You know, no longer television and people being able to just tell fans what they like and give them what they you better just eat this up. You better just consume this product. People can go, no, there is an alternative. We'll go with the alternative until you make something that is worthy of the attention that you expect it to get. Good. I'm not loving that thing failed, but you get what you deserve. We're talking about erections, Dia. Did I even finish this entry? The reason that you're supposed to contact a doctor if you have an erection lasting longer than 4 hours is because the prolonged priapism can lead to gangrene of the dick. Blood goes in, deoxygenates, but can not leave. So there's no way for the fresh oxygenated blood to come in, causing the tissue to turn black and die. Don't worry though. This can be treated by using a big syringe to suck the trapped blood out. But it would die.
What?
If not treated for long enough.
Yes, it would just die and fall off.
And then the penis died. You know what I mean? It's not my... But I needed that for special love. With a pillow, Dia. I'm sorry. Number 6. What's going on over here? 16 was deleted. Plus, you're also at 17, it looks like. 17. Despite being the largest mammal, blue whales do not have large assholes. They defecate with an anus the size of a grapefruit.
That's so sad. What happened? Why?
Dia said, that's so sad.
That can't be comfortable.
Give the whales bigger a-holes. Everybody's like swaying in a circle. For the whales. For the way-holes, Dia. Why did 16 get deleted? It couldn't have been that unfun a fact. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Let's take a look. Do this the easy way. Meh. The wilderness has got to have some really great trees because of all of that amazing fertilizer. You're so cruel to make me scroll like this. You're so cruel. Cruella. You know how long it's been since I've seen 100 Dalmatians? 101, excuse me. Removed too quickly to be bing-bonged? Could it really be the one that I'm looking at? Bears eat ass. Dia?
Just look up.
Let me look for that. Bears. It doesn't even appear here. What could that entry have been? What do you think this person wrote? Or somebody else said that's not true on several levels. Around 40% of trans women attempt, oh my God, in the US at a similar rate as in Sweden. Ooh, bro. It's because a lot of them don't know what they're getting into. And again, it's a shame that some people that are trans that are going hard enough to, you know, make unchangeable, you know, alterations to their body, they need something in the way of a corpse, like on Everest. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
They need oof. Oh boy, they need some corpse. Ah boy. Number 15. There's a government-led genocide going on in northern Ethiopia right now. Again? Somebody said I know a lot of genocides are government led, but I didn't know about the Ethiopian one. Somebody says just wait until you hear what China's been doing. Oh my God. Candor says opinion on Black Lagoon. Is it something that I should give my love? I mean, you know me as a normie who is incredibly into Cowboy Bebop. I just started watching My Hero Academia, and I think it is unbelievable. I think it's stunning. I didn't know that anime could get shit done and be paced so wonderfully. You know, I can't stand Deku, but I think the show does a great job. I think the show does a great job getting me to care about people that it hasn't explored too hard. And I wish more anime could get shit done in so small an amount of time as opposed to fucking around. I think that tournament arc was, you know, blew my mind. Really enjoyed that. You know, didn't waste my time. Felt like a real, you know, this person is simply stronger than that person, so they win type scenario. And it didn't feel like it was over and, you know, at the drop of a hat. It wasn't too quick, but it was also well executed enough to where I felt whatever stakes may have existed for both parties. You know, didn't overstay its welcome either in the way of me feeling like, oh my God, get on with it. Chance, man, fucking tired of watching this stupid thing. People standing in the ring talking about I'm going to push you out of the ring. Dia and I just started trying to watch The God of High School. And I was like, but we'll watch more. The whole first episode it was almost like a anime on a bike. I was like, what is this?
I just looked up what Black Lagoon is, and that is a show that I've seen the first episode twice of and did not continue past the first episode.
Do I have a clip from when we were watching that anime, Dia? Because I remember playing it.
Yes.
This thing happened with his eyes in the episode. And I thought to Dia, I was like, bro, he's got powers or something.
Just the clip, just the audio, I guess.
Well, I paused it, so it wouldn't matter if I tried to show it. VLC. I summon you. Yay, it's there. You know, as a guy who is conscious of what's going on in this city,
It's not
that
that
is the
one.
second time that I've seen them recklessly destroy city property. The taxpayers are going to be fucking paying for this, and it's unacceptable. You know, there's smoke in the street. What if somebody can't see and then they all get hit?
I think you finally reached the old man age where you get mad at the youth.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a CinemaSin styled anime channel where I just can't believe these young people getting on my nerves with their reckless abandon.
Get up!
It's not that one. Where's the one with them with the bike?
Isn't this the one?
There's nobody there. Wait, no. Where's the one? Damn it. I can't get anything done. There's just no police and people can drive however they want to. This would be like, yeah, getting really upset. Like I should cut all this into a video. Dia, why can't I find it?
I'm very sorry.
It's the one clip that I wanted.
You can't seem to find
Was the bullshit about the eyes. Oh, because it was in the Cyberpunk folder.
You put it in the Cyberpunk
I
folder?
didn't put it in the Cyberpunk folder. I had Cyberpunk open. So when I saved that clip, it went to the Cyberpunk folder. There's a clip with Rich Evans in here.
But I assume, like everything in Star Wars, like everyone in his race would have those same face tattoos. But no!
Oh, they're talking about Mandalorian.
Yeah.
No, that was the guy that is, well, no spoilers. So in case anybody hasn't seen The Mandalorian.
He's already making up like some type of like backstory, and that's why he's gonna go extra hard to get the first back or some shit.
You don't know that he's making that up. What if his eyes?
Shut up.
Because no, look at his eyes. There could be something going on with this guy's
Something
eyes.
is wrong with that boy. That
Something's
boy
wrong.
Right.
It's a right thing. He has a power. Why are you refuting that? It's an anime. He can have a power. Why you're like laughing at me like this is insane. It's an anime. No, dude, I don't know why Dia would lost her damn mind. Like clearly because anime, right? People could, you know, and then especially when they give his eye that kind of decoration. What other anime can you name where some idiot has that kind of like weird eye, you know?
Weird eyes?
Yeah.
Code Geass.
Code-
Well, he doesn't have it all the time, but he does have it on sometimes.
Look, he could have had a power, Dia, where when he touches people,
Asshole.
He
didn't
sees-
touch people.
What did he do?
Didn't touch the old lady. He literally just looked at her.
well, maybe it's like an armadillo where he doesn't need to touch you. Okay, whatever. Damn, Dia's dying. Dark Neji says, God of High School has pretty good fights, but its pacing is super fast. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad it'll get good after. Is Hunter x Hunter good? Somebody needs to answer that question for him because I can't tell him. I cannot.
Michelle would say yes, but I don't know. I've never seen it, but she has tried to get me to watch that show for quite the long time.
Y'all talking to a guy that hasn't even seen, Soul Eater yet.
Or Attack on Titan.
Been meaning again. A lot of people are into that right now. I don't want to.
No. Okay, so yes they are, but this final season, a lot of people have issues with because they don't like the CGI.
Slap it on some toes.
Thank you, Rusty Shackelford. You have become a member. And I can't thank you enough, you know, in these trying times, as we try to escape this year that has just been hell, that has just been defiant, unreasonable, cruel, unrelenting. It's nice to know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that you're standing in the midst of that light and you're extending a hand, and that if I were going to die and the light at the end of the tunnel was you, it would be better than any kind of sunset. And as a mammal that lives on the land, maybe I would go out to sea to die in the beauty of the underwater sunset. Because beaches are lame. You know, Dia? I happen to think that beaches are a terrible place. They're like a wasteland. Like the site of a catastrophe. You know, to think that this area was once one thing, but the water crashing, destroying, pulverizing this area has turned it into a fucking beach with the particles and grains of sand so small. This coast didn't stand a chance. Jesus. It's pretty metal, though. Richie says, Kyle, send the sponsor leak. There's no join button. Okay, my bad. You know, I should have done this. And I apologize. Let me get on that right now.
If you see a button or a little symbol anywhere near the chat, that looks like a money sign, just click on it, and one of the options is...
I got your link right here. Is that what you were looking for? I dare any of you. Do you have it? Do you have the power? I wish I heard the cat screaming again, Dia. I really do.
The what?
Huh?
The what?
I heard cats screaming earlier as if they were fighting.
I heard only one cat screaming, and that was it.
Dude, we can do this. It's not going to kill me to just get through this list. We're probably reaching around an hour now, so I don't want to waste time. Number 14. There are 8 unaccounted for American nukes and literally an unknown quantity of missing Soviet nukes that range all the way from warheads to suitcase bombs.
some of them are on the shores of, what are they called? New England?
It's really weird to say what I'm about to say, but even though we know that there are unknown nukes that have been made without, any, let's call it, body knowing it, without any knowledge, betraying the people who made it, or asked, or had it be made, or paid for it to be made. Why am I alarmed by the 8 ones that we know about that are just unaccounted for?
Because they could be anywhere near us. And
Doesn't that sound beyond unacceptable? Unaccounted for. Someone says there's a few lost in the oceans.
Yep.
So there's a literal Fallout 3 scenario going on right now. Bless you. There's one in North Carolina that we can't get out. There's one somewhere off the coast of the state of... You son of a bitch. It was going through the other things on the list, because before I must have just had Clean Soul on here.
Thank you, Linda.
Bless you. I'm really wondering if you should just get up and go walking or something, because if you stay like this, it won't be good. You're gonna need to force your body out of its current state. It's either that or just start punching yourself. Get good.
Says a man who doesn't want me bruised. And
Get butter. Well, punch yourself with some kind of wet instrument so it won't leave a bruise. You know what I mean?
It can leave welts if I smack myself with it hard enough.
It sounds dirty when you say it as a woman.
What? I can leave myself with welts.
Listen.
If I hit myself with it hard enough.
I want you to say it out loud and try not to be sexy.
What?
If I smack myself hard enough, I can leave welts.
Okay. If I smack myself hard enough with it, I can leave... No, wait. What was I supposed to say again? Sorry.
Well, what if somebody has a fetish for you fucking up things now?
What? Shut up. That's not a thing.
That's not a thing, she says, on the internet. On the internet, where I just fucked up a phrase and looked it up, and there's this whole thing.
Give poor Richie the link to...
Oh, Richie's asking for the link to my bad.
Why would you do that?
I can do this. It's gotta be somewhere. But I just see this link. This is the only link that I know. And I think that one was in the description. And it doesn't go anywhere. Look at that.
I guess it's a new one that you gotta put up, huh?
I don't know what to say. So that link doesn't work anymore. Oh, but I can click the join button on this page. What I would suggest, Richie, is trying to go to my YouTube page and then seeing if the join button works there, because it does on for me. Oh my god. Wow, that's pretty good latency where you're not waiting too long to you're not waiting too long before I come through to you guys. Pretty quick, pretty immediate reaction time. Hope you're having a good time as well. Oh, Mr. Helpboy Boy says, I hope you're having a good time. It's good to see your stream. It really brings up the mood in this empty house. Why is your house empty, man? Everybody just at work? Or hopefully everybody isn't, Number 13. A man once had a tapeworm get cancer. The cancer metastasized and the man died from tumors of the tapeworm throughout his entire body. That really took my breath away. I'm sorry, I instinctively downvoted it like I don't want that to happen to me, and that's what made me downvote it. Oof. Someone said this one set off my bullshit detector, but it turns out that it's true. Tapeworm spreads deadly cancer to human. And the site's like, listen, man, we need the cookie time. And I'm like, bro, please. Please. Number 12, it was once thought for birds to learn to talk, you had to release their tongue. This was done by cutting their tongue completely off or partly off, of course without any anesthesia or painkillers. The tongue release plays absolutely no role in birds' ability to talk. Why do we suck so much?
Because unfortunately we have brains that carry curiosity, which other animals don't.
Shouldn't it be easy to find a sponsorship link? I don't know what Richie is using. So if it's not showing up on the phone, all I can hope is that it may show up on the computer. I'm really mad about how delicious that chicken sandwich from Wendy's was, because do you think that people felt that way about the Popeye sandwich? The Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Some must have, yeah.
I never heard from a single person that sandwich really made their life or made their day or something. And I think we tried it the one time and it was forgettable. Right?
It was like any chicken sandwich. There wasn't anything special about it.
What are you building with the pillows?
No, I'm just moving these ones to my back because my back is starting to hurt.
Dear, are you just imploding? Number 11, the threat of deadly bird flu spreading to humans.
Slap it on some toes.
Damn, Richie Perez. And weirdly enough, that's probably the fastest I've heard that without a delay ever before. It's almost like YouTube's made to be used during the day in America.
What?
Damn, Richie. I appreciate and thank you once again. You guys are next level. You really make me feel like it's worth getting out of bed in the morning.
Okay, so I'm guessing he tried the link in the description and it worked for him.
That's what's up. The Shockmaster welcomes you. With the bleach. The threat of deadly bird flu spreading to humans is always there. It takes just a little bit of negligence in screening chickens for this to happen. I don't want to be scared reading some of these, and that one scares me too. Pretty much like the deaf ones. Number 10, people with extremely... You wanted to say extremely curvy, Kyle. People with extreme scurvy start to have all of their old wounds open up. Everything with a scar is held together via an active process with collagen, and without vitamin C, it just sort of stops. We are technically like Wolverine, Dia.
Yeah.
And you're saying with scurvy, it just stops a thing that causes all of our old wounds to come undone?
And they'll reopen.
That shit's scary as fuck.
It's like threads on clothing.
Yeah.
And the moment that you start pulling on it, it just comes undone. That's what happens. It's like pulling that string off.
It's very difficult for me to process, specifically because when I believe a wound to be healed,
You think it's a one and done.
Dia, I don't think it can be like that though. I think if the wounds are relatively new, then they'd open back up. Not like old wounds. You know? Like when I was younger, I stabbed myself completely clean through the hand. You know? Completely clean. It was necessary. It was like a Naruto situation, Dia. Pretty crazy. That's one of my most exciting scenes from that stupid show is when he takes that thing. But it was like a necessary injury, my dear. But the idea that it would just burst back open if I got some scurvy, some hot scurvy, please. Yeah. It's healed, bro. It's healed. So it would need to be fresh wounds, maybe. I want a specification, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get it. It doesn't look like we're getting a real explanation. Somebody had to jump in and say this. I'm a recovered self-injurer with at least 88 scars. Bruh, it's a competition. And somebody else writes, same, guys. What the hell? This went from 0 to Tumblr, Dia.
It's a pity party.
It went from 0 to Tumblr. I'll never get over, man. When I was coming up on the internet, bro, I've seen all of it. I saw the life and death of the Zanga and the live journal sites, you know? And these were just a training ground for what would come in the future. I knew cults that fucked around on live journal, Dia, you know? Where roleplay was really beginning to take flight. Where roleplay was evolving into, like, isms. We're like, no, it's not roleplay. This is who I am now. This is who I identify as. This is who I am. I'm a character from a fucking video game. And you will not refer to me as anything else. And I'm like, whoa. Holy shit, bro. Zanga and LiveJournal was fucking crazy. And there were a lot of evolutions, but when we finally whittled down to fucking Tumblr and I saw just how normie they could get, oh my god, bro. And these girls were doing anything to be part of certain cliques. And again, everybody's doing everything for attention, but to think that going to a hospital because of, you know what I mean? It's just wrong. It's just wrong. It was so glorified on that site too, which is why I always considered it really funny when Tumblr ended up coming for titties. They were like, nope, no porn here. And it was like, all right, bro, kill your site if you want to. Number 9, cute, fuzzy little sea otters are known to snuggle baby seals to death. And penguins, somebody else said. And my axe. Then it goes into the other motif. Oh my god. The Rohirrim. I'm kidding. No, you don't do it. Okay, number 8. All right. Urine was used for teeth whitening and bleaching of clothes in ancient Rome. What do you mean was used? They rinsed their mouth with human and animal urine. Well, I'm pretty sure you could convince people these days to do that kind of stupid shit without much, you know.
How do you spell favorite?
How do I spell favorite? Favorite. Fave-O-Rite. R-I-T-E. Favorite. A favorite. Your brain must really have been attacking you just now. My brain does that all the time.
Why do I feel like there's supposed to be a U in it?
Because favorite can be spelled with a U, but it's not typically spelled with a U. Favorite spellings. I said spellings, bitch. Fucking hoe. Ugh. Anyway. Favorite and favorite are both correct spellings, Dia, depending on whether you use the American or the British spelling standards. Favorite is preferred in American English, while favorite is preferred in British English. They are both pronounced the same. I was just pronouncing one a little more colorfully for the sake of this explanation. As you know, whenever you have to wonder if there are two different spellings of a word, the one with the U is always the British one. And if you can provide something to the contrary, I'd be impressed. But I wouldn't disbelieve you, because I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. But I guess I'm waiting to be proved right in this case. Or wrong. Shit. Otaku Muse says, Kyle, people still wash their teeth with urine to this day. Damn, baby.
I'll do you one better. People drink pee because they think it has medicinal stuff in it.
Dia, listen to this. Today I learned that a school principal once made a student who had gotten in trouble in school sit in the basement and read the U.S. Constitution.
Oh, okay.
For a punishment. The student who committed the Constitution to memory as a result was Thurgood Marshall, who went on to become the first black Supreme Court judge. How funny is it that whenever you kick these motherfuckers and try to punish them, we just keep coming back stronger, and you have no one but yourselves to blame. Because much like this jackass that's messaging me on different platforms and reaching out to Dia because he's a fucking simp, bro, you're the one escalating. It's like police. You're supposed to just walk away. But you're the one escalating, and when it boils out of control, who will you have to blame but yourselves? Great on this man. The beginning of what is to come. Murdered by AOC? That's a subreddit?
Yep.
They just post tweets of this chick. She says, I'm willing to hold you accountable for lying about climate change for 30 years when you secretly knew the entire time that fossil fuel emissions would destroy our planet. Shell tweeted, Shell the gas station said, what are you willing to change to help reduce emissions? Damn, AOC. Oh, Dia. You want one more? Dia. You want one more?
Sure.
Oh, sorry about that noise, everybody. In Poland, we are slowly getting rid of advertisements and billboard madness. I don't know. Doesn't really do it for me, either way. It's stupid. It's ugly both ways. It is ugly both ways. It looked like it had a little bit more life, at least in the bottom portion, around where the entrance is. In the top one, it looks so stale and ugly. This is a design choice that seems to be favored among assholes who consider themselves artistically savvy, but it is not appealing, It does look clean. No one can deny that. But it doesn't look inviting, and it doesn't look more creative. Certainly not. How can you look at the especially the white font, the pink font against the black with the pink trim, and then just think black font on white is more appealing? Or has, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ, man. See, me, I'd probably like some LCD screens all up around here. Some kind of like virtual thing where there's movement and maybe some lights. Maybe... God damn, man. But it's not like they present this as if it's an improvement. Yeah, the first one was pretty ugly, but this one ain't that much better. Look at me commentary on Reddit as we're rolling down it. But look at this dog. Tsunami warning: get as high as you possibly can. Snoop Dogg. Dia.
Oh my God, he's so pretty.
Cute.
Look how he smiles. He's all like, man. What a dog. Oh my God, what a dog. Get that dog on TV. They did, and they called it Wishbone. What did Wishbone look like, Dia? We're Googling Wishbone now.
I don't know
Wishbone dog TV show. You said you don't know who I'm talking about.
No.
You've never heard of Wishbone the dog.
Wishbone is an American.
You've never heard of the TV show Wishbone.
No.
Dia.
That's a cute dog.
God, Dia's young. I'm gonna get Dia back to tight little girl Dia because she looks like 3 years younger. That's what I like about Dia is I can fluctuate her age. And will, Dia. And then when I'll put you on stream and I'll do like a Dia reacts, like kids react, where I'll put like a cassette tape in front of you, drop it on a desk, just go, and you'll be like,
What is that?
and I'll be like, well, you see, the Egyptians.
I was
Look
there.
how pretty the dog's outfits were, Dia.
Yeah, holy crap. This
Yeah.
dog dresses better than most of us do.
That dog's like, I'm glad you've come.
We have some urgent business to get to.
Dia's never heard of Wishbone. Do you feel old? You guys feel old?
Oh, I thought you were asking me if I felt old. I'm like, what?
Why am I thinking about the dryer right now?
Because you want the dryer.
I don't want it. We need it. But I'm trying to figure out why I'm thinking about it. Oh, okay. Earlier today, I saw... Okay, I wonder if it's still on Reddit, actually. Earlier today, I saw a man with a magnetic dryer vent. Okay? Where it was like, he didn't need to, I guess, feed it through whatever or attach it to anything. It was just like a magnetic thing where he like lined it up. And, oh boy, I could scroll down for the rest of my life, or I could just Google what I saw and see if it leads me to Reddit post from today instead of scrolling for forever. Why does it keep showing me Aldi's? What's going on with Aldi's? They in trouble?
No, Aldi's is gonna pay people that get the COVID-19 vaccine.
Just Google it, man. You're so stubborn. Gorillas? Wait. Gorillas Clint Eastwood, but instrumentally accurate? What does that mean? What the fuck is this? What is this? What are the odds? This is on videos right now. What are the odds that somebody brought up? Well, somebody brought up gorillas. I didn't just organically come to it. Somebody brought it up saying, you know, I should do a history. What the hell is this? I'm scared. I'm scared of whatever this is, and it's unacceptable.
It's accurately.
No, it's... What the hell is going on Reddit? The top comment on this post says, in episode 2F09, when Itchy plays Scratchy's skeleton like a xylophone, he strikes the same rib in succession. Yet he produces two clearly different tones. I mean, what are we to believe? That this is some sort of magic xylophone? Dia. This is a quote from an episode of The Simpsons. Do you know what it did? It explained this video. Forgive Old Man Kyle if this is already a series. Because you know there are other kinds of series on the internet like, oh, what if we did this but we made it so that it was just no music and it was just the sound effects or something. Dia, the music is accurate.
Yeah.
Do you know what it means?
to how they're playing it.
Yes.
And-
I didn't perceive that.
Yeah, that's,
I didn't.
that's what
I
it is.
couldn't know. I couldn't know.
Yeah, 'cause
I
they
couldn't have put that together. It's accurate to how they appear to be playing it.
Yes.
So it sounds like shit because they have been animated playing it like shit. Oh man, like they're playing it based on where.
Like, yeah, this is what you wanted.
Oh, like, well, you have your hand right there. That's how it would sound. Oh God, that's terrible.
More.
I want to see more of when they have it on them. That's terrible. That hurts. Give me shots of them. You know, there's a lot of face here. Oh, it's only a 38-minute, 38-second video. I get it. I finally get it, Dia, because the actual quote,
Welcome to the joke.
the quote from an episode of The Simpsons. The internet's a wonderful place, Dia.
Yes, it is.
You know, I really do enjoy all of this because that's how I watch TV shows with you on occasion and go, what are they thinking? We're supposed to suspend our disbelief? Huh. I really hope somebody got fired over that blunder.
And you were about to, like, go after this person's neck because, oh, that's not how this. It's like, no, it's not, and that's what they're trying to do. Trying to show you that it's all a fucking lie. It's all a lie.
That's not how it would sound if they were playing it. Look at where their fingers are. Unbelievable. What a roller coaster. What a roller coaster. Okay. I'm sorry. Dia, did you know that horses can't throw up? If they eat something bad or get a bad gas bubble, they just lay down and die.
That's so sad. Why are horses just so fragile? They're incredibly fragile creatures. If they break their leg, then they might as well just lay down and die. They can't throw up or fart or something, and they'll just die. Like, anything can kill them at any second because they're just not made to do these things. That is a sad existence. I'm so happy that I'm not super into horses, otherwise I would just be a more depressed mess.
Are you saying that I would be doing the world a great service if I found a way to make horses throw up?
Yes.
I'd be a hero.
Yeah.
The regurgitator. Number 6.
And then you ruined it.
The number one cause of death among pregnant women is murder. Murder.
That's true. You can't be friends with someone who just had a miscarriage. Otherwise, they're coming for your baby.
No, bro. Well, the ladies can kill their own baby, so they can be murderers too. Doesn't say from who. Could be the mom.
It's talking about pregnant women.
Yeah, she's a pregnant woman. She murdered her own baby. Murder killed the baby. Oh, you mean pregnant women are the ones dying?
Yes.
The number one cause of death among pregnant women is murder.
Yeah. What? What did you think it meant?
Well, you know, some dudes don't know what they're getting into, you know?
Shut up. I just mentioned the friends having the miscarriage, not the dudes.
No, some dudes don't know what they're getting into, don't know just how crazy this lady's gonna be hormonally, you know? You remember sex? Pfft, better forget it, depending on the kind of young lady you're dealing with. She get pregnant? Nah. She wants you to kick yourself in the balls every hour now, okay? You're not with that program, you know? Why you keep looking at the staircase like that? Why you keep looking at the top of the staircase like that? It's not, listen. Better kick yourself in the balls, all right? Richie says, LOL, but I still take your word for it. The recordings would be a treat. You will be the equine champion. Oh my god. Sardonic says, bro, you're still live. I took a whole ass shower and came back. Look, what you shower in is your own business. I don't know. I don't want to hear about whose flaps you've been between and calling it a shower. Some people think that that would make you stinkier, but
I just understood what you said.
a whole ass shower. My God. If at least it was just part of the ass, then maybe it was like him rubbing up against one cheek. But when he's sandwiched between both of them, what the fuck? You're telling me about it? I don't get paid enough for that. What the hell? Including me in this. Not your therapist. Kaya, how do you feel about it? Does this make me weird? Does this make me weird? My parents don't understand. I'm gonna come out to my parents. Oh, you're gay? You're transitioning or something? No, I pay people to spread their flaps so that they can cover the majority of my body, and this is how I shower. No one understands. But they understand over time if I break it to them slowly. Maybe. Did you know that some of you are into such weird shit that your best bet is just to wait until your parents are gone because they were never going to understand it anyway?
Or accept you as their child anymore. They're gonna disown you.
Accept you is right. I have no son! Dad, it's just asses!
It's just asses, Dad. This is who I am. Why don't you?
I wish I could do a Bobby Hill voice so bad. Oh man, I do full Bobby Hill voice lists, Dia.
Dad.
Well, you have butter slice for that.
Oh my God. All right. Number 5. There is a genetic disease called FOP. Stop calling it. You should have said the letters, Kyle. Come on. Making it sound like a joke. It's a disease, Kyle. You calling it FOP. Like it's a Broadway show. There is a genetic disease called FOP. You down with FOP?
What is wrong with you?
Do you even understand that reference?
No.
You don't understand that reference?
No.
If I say you down with FOP. Wow. Seraphin said, yeah, you know me. Are we all old or y'all a little bit older than you should be? What's going on? I guess we're all old, huh? Except for Dia. Except for Dia. Dia's playing with her toys in the corner.
I like this one. Brush the hair.
Number 5. There's a genetic disease called FOP where your muscles and tissue turn to bone. My only regret is that I have bonitis.
That's not funny.
Bonitis is funny.
Well,
because it's made up.
Yes.
But it's not funny because it's inspired by real. Okay.
This is sad.
You know what else is sad? A spider turning itself into a balloon and riding the wind until it lands.
That's sad. That's scary.
On a dying whale on a beach that died because it wanted to see the sunset one last time.
Like a human.
I'm so sorry. That person doesn't deserve that. But they'll never know. They'll never know. Listen, this is a genetic disease called FOP, where your muscles turn tissue to bone. Often called human statue disease. Eventually, people may have to decide whether they want to become frozen in a sitting or flat standing position. That really is sad, and I hate to think about it. I've heard it before, but it doesn't make it any better.
I've seen videos of people who are going through that, and it sucks.
Dia? All I ever think about with shit like this is how terrifying it would be to be a person of interest, where they like say an agency or a government group or some kind of off the books bunch of assholes just wants you dead, and they decide that the way that they're going to do it is to infect you with something, because there is nothing what's the word I'm looking for? There's nothing less suspicious when it comes to killing somebody than infecting them with something that slowly kills them over time. You know what I mean? A lot of people think of, assassinations and hit jobs as just like a quick thing. Maybe they're stopping them from running their mouth or doing anything more. But if a person isn't just a threat, they're just something that, people aren't in the mood for, or maybe they want to slow them down or take them out of certain equations where they would be active enough to be a proponent of, whether, you know, ideas, shit like that, where they're slowing them down, you know, infecting them with some kind of disease. And that's so fucked, you know, because the government could do that with no one ever knowing. And the government's done far worse and not really hidden it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's suspicious, not just when it happens, not just to the family, but like even when the people whose job it is to cut this motherfucker open and tell the truth, they'll say shit like, we found poison in his system, but we think it was a suicide. You know, the guy was tied up when we found him. Seemed to have fit inside a suitcase that none of us could ever try to get into on our own, padlocked from the outside, thrown from a 3-story building. We saw the drag marks inside the house. I don't know what to tell you, man. This may have been the most creative suicide in the world. We would like to present you, the family, with this Guinness World Record. You know, we're sorry for your loss. Fucked up. But that's how we're here, Prince. Raccoon Billy says, I just beat Grand Theft Auto 3. You finally did it, my man. You know, that's one of my favorites, man. Ooh, man, that's one of my favorites. And I loved Laszlo on the radio. What a son of a bitch. That radio really was there for me in a time of need. And I liked it so much that in the past months, I actually threw that on. If you're like me, man, do that shit. It's not the most entertaining or amusing thing in the world, but it's just dumb enough to work. So much so that I'm going to find the link for you. I think it was called, let's look up the internet balls, Chatterbox FM. Yup, I know it by name. So Grand Theft Auto 3.
All right, Liberty City, this is your talk radio show
Laszlo.
Chatterbox, where your opinion matters.
And it was like a talk radio call-in show that was exclusively for the video game Grand Theft Auto. And while you're playing, when you're driving around, you could tune into this radio station if you so chose between all the other music stations. And they'd have this talk radio where people would call in and give their dumb theories. Sometimes he'd have guests. You know what I mean? I feel like this is where it all began. This is where Grand Theft Auto started, just incorporating some of that personality that made it the type of game that is always gonna be a favorite among any gamer. And for me, when I was alone, when I was playing on my PS2 back in that day, man, just listening to all of this, it really took me back, and I appreciated it enough to throw it on and have it be background while I was doing some other bullshit previously. So, Fernando Love. I wish I could find Fernando. It's me, Fernando.
But if I say, hey, Laszlo, your wife, she looked like yesterday's dinner after I eat.
And now it is my great pleasure to welcome Fernando Martinez, who it says here is the... And now it is my...
Shut up.
Rathel, the woman, she must be many, many arts. Be skilled.
Fernando like a woman. Fucking stupid. All of this was stupid. Alright? That was the point. It was ridiculous. Didn't Fernando come back in GTA 5 too? Come on, man. We need to listen to GTA 4's radio. Was Laszlo on that? I don't remember. Fernando was also in Vice City. It's been, guys, you want to talk about it? Grand Theft Auto 5 release date. Grand Theft Auto 5 came out in 2013. It's been 8 years since the last GTA came out. It's been 8 years? You know what I mean? And like, you've seen the memes. You've seen the memes where it's like, because they made so much money off of Grand Theft Auto Online, fuck a new game. We could just keep milking these dumb motherfuckers until the end of time. Give me a chart. That's what I like. Can you show me a chart? No chart, huh? How about if I typed meme instead? Well, I guess this is as close as I'm getting, damn it. What if I just typed Reddit? How about that? Well, that first one ain't bad. That first one ain't bad. PlayStation had GTA, another GTA, and GTA 2. PS2 had GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and GTA San Andreas. PSP had 3 GTAs. PS3 had GTA 4. What is this? Is that the Ballad of Gay Tony, which was kind of like an expansion? And then it had GTA 5. And PS4 and PS5 only have 1 GTA, and that was all the way back in 2014. They re-released GTA for PS5. Yo, it's becoming Skyrim, man. It's not something to talk about. We're ending this list, okay? We've spent like a year with you now, okay? What have I done? This wasn't a game stream. And I turned it into this. Oh my God, I love you to death. Number 4. If a hamster gets too stressed, it will eat its kids. I thought it was just like a thing they did. Somebody said, I had a hamster I had no idea it was female. She had 7 babies. She ate 3 and suffocated the other 4? How, dear?
How what?
How did she suffocate them?
Maybe she sat on them. What do the messages say?
I'm not sure. Do you remember when my hamster escaped and we found her like 2 weeks later in the mousetrap? Do you remember what you said to me? Yup. Is this your mom responding like this? Yup. Do you remember? Yes. What was it? You were so sad. The only thing I could think to say was something like, well, at least we know what happened. If you remember, we had a bad mouse problem in that house. So you know the mom was like, well, at least we know what happened. And they were like, how can you say that to me?
You heartless woman, you never liked my hamster. You probably put it here.
You probably put it here. Another post to get on Reddit. Number 3, okay? Penguins struggle snuggle the hell out of anything that looks vaguely penguin-like or doesn't move. In fact, it was so rampant that in 1910 to 1913, Scott Antarctic expedition decided that it was best not to bring it up so society wouldn't have to deal with the issue that it would bring up. What do they mean not bring it up? To shield society. Who are they to make that decision? We deserve to know. Just like they try to shield us from aliens. We deserve to know. Scientists witnessed males having sex with other males and also with dead females, including several that had died the previous year. He also saw them sexually coerce females and chicks and occasionally kill them. The scientists blamed this astonishing depravity on hooligan males and wrote this observation in Greek so that only an educated gentleman who understood the horrors or would understand the horrors that he had witnessed. When am I going to get pizza, Vittorio? Okay? When are you droning over some pizza for me? I'll tell you what I want. Sausage, hot, in my mouth. Sausage balls, balls in my mouth. Sausage balls, hot, sausage on my pepperoni slice. Is this a poem? It's a ball poem, Dia?
Ball poem.
Hot, crust, rising. Not the only thing rising. Hot. I'm done. We are really done. We're at the final 2 on this list. In Australia, number 2, there's a plant called the Gimpy, which was such a severe sting, or has a severe sting, that horses who brush up against it throw themselves off cliffs because they'd rather die than continue to experience the pain. Someone says it happens to people too. If I recall correctly, it's because of the toxin in the needle. The pain lasts for weeks, months, or years. People beg for amputations, suicides, comas, narcotics, the works. Not a fun plant. In all seriousness, there's a story of a guy who wanted to take a shit outside and wiped his butt with the Gimpy and just shot himself because the toxins were in his ass. Are you trying to make us sweat? I guess we found something to watch a video on, huh?
Why are you trying to make us watch a video about people?
It's not the video about wiping ass. It's about the damn plant, Dia.
That's what I mean. Why are you trying to make us watch a video of people?
Because you wanna tighten your butthole to stuff sometimes, you know?
I can go to Reddit for that.
You wanna tighten your butthole sometimes. Truesilver says, oh yeah, you searched for that before in one of your many streams. Even I don't remember it. I don't remember searching for it. And I thought there'd be some kick-ass documentary I could watch on it. Or at least a Vice video. Vice licks my balls, but they know how to make a dumb documentary about something that I Google every day. The worst pain you can imagine. I'll watch that one. There's like 1 billion tabs open now. We got the Grand Theft Auto tab. We got the Wishbone tab. We got a smiling doggy. Oh, he's so pretty. What a little doggy. I like how high they look from certain angles. What the fuck? Islos FM. That's the Fresco song. Number 1 on this list. Sloths only have enough energy for their weekly toilet trip to the jungle floor. If the baby falls from their underside in the trees onto the floor, they choose to preserve their energy and leave it to be eaten. Damn. Luckily, this doesn't happen too much because sloths are too lazy to open their hands to get dropped.
You know how for us, it requires us to put like effort into closing our hands? For them, it's the opposite. They have to use effort in order to open their hands because their hands are naturally closed. They shake fist.
Intriguing. Ladies and gentlemen, do hope you guys have a spicy day. Stranger will you never forget. These ought to make weird stories. Did Hitman come out recently? Interesting. I'm really eager to see what Fortnite changes into tomorrow, if anything, because if they just dump fucking Predator in there, I'm gonna be like, man, what the fuck ever. But at least it'll be interesting to unlock, I guess, with the Dia. And after that, I'll dive back into Animal Crossing. Yeah. And, see if I can use some white hairstyles and piss people off. There's a marijuana subreddit over here. Nice. Nice. Damn, TK. Now that's a currency that I'm not familiar with, my man. You'll have to clue me in. Holy shit, I didn't know that I had any South Korean fans. Thank you, my man TK. I appreciate the hell out of you. That translates to around $20. So that is the South Korean won, which I have never received in the way of a donation. So I don't want to say that you're the only South Korean that has ever watched, but you are definitely one of the few who has ever donated, and I appreciate that. So I am looking up how to say Annyeong Haseo. Oh wait, I've heard that before. Annyeong Haseo? Probably.
You're looking at me as if I would.
You don't know Korean? You're supposed to be a girl. You're supposed to be into all the soap operas?
I watch them, but in English, you dork. English.
TK says, I've seen your vids and you've opened my eyes. Well, look, man, I'm just trying to tell it how it is. It seems that everybody is very specifically omitting the weirdness of the game, and I just want to be a real guy that's playing the game, a gamer that's, oh, snap, Dia. Looks like she's got some upstairs like you do. And she's a thick white girl. That is not fair. Damn, Dia. You know that them white boys don't know how to deal with that either, Dia. What's up with all these girls wearing like corsets? Like, I guess nobody cares. Whatever. And then you got big ass things too. Dia, where's your corset? Am I getting you a corset?
I mean, do you want to?
Yeah. Get Dia a corset for no reason. Girls listening to the list, can you please find me a corset for Dia? Where do I get? I don't want to just buy some Amazon corsets if they fucking suck. Unreliable. Uncomfortable. But TK, you're a hero. I appreciate you. I love you. True Silver Wolf says, do you want to squeeze the life out of Dia Kael? No more than she can take, you know? I remember, I don't know how to crack Dia's back without hurting her. And, you know, it's something that makes me sad, you know?
Such is life.
Make me sad. Guys, stay tuned, because I do expect something to happen with the Marvel's Avengers soon. I will be back, if not for Fortnite with Dia, then to reestablish the reestablish the Minecraft world. And either way, I'm just gonna come back and do something that hopefully everybody will enjoy. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Hot thanks for that donation, my man TK. I hope you like what comes next. Special thanks to Shockmaster, to Richie, and Rusty for your sponsorships this day. You guys are hardcore, man. And I'll see you in the Discord, so no worries. Shockmaster says, my semester starts today. I gotta get up and set up Zoom for my stat class. Oh boy, what a future. You know, we gotta adapt. Guys, tomorrow might be spicy. So, I'm not deliberately saying that anybody should send me anything. You know what I'm talking about? But the Streamlabs link is in the donation if y'all want to turn tomorrow into some sort of do you think something might happen day. Not that I would ever wish that, obviously. You know, I'm just saying, holy shit. You know? I think it's turning into a pizza event already, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I guess so, yeah.
And are we terrible for watching and seeing if anybody does something foolish while eating pizza? No. You know? And what does the pizza have to do with it? You know? We have popcorn out there we haven't eaten in ages, Godslave. I like the sweet and salty popcorn. I believe it's called kettle corn. Kettle corn? You gonna sneeze? Excuse me.
God bless you.
You see how I sneeze all dumb and weird? Whatever, I have no shame. I want to just clear that passage. I don't want any of the bullshit.
Okay, but I like butter more.
Dia likes butter more. I'm learning that about you. Orville Redenbacher. That's the one that we have out there.
Natural one, just as long as it's nice and salty.
I'm pretty sure that I've gotten you normal popcorn too. So do we have normal popcorn and kettle corn out there?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, good. Because I get you your own damn popcorn. Damn it. You get your own popcorn. Damn it. I want some caramel popcorn though. You know? Like they serve in the big ass tin around Christmas time. But then again, I guess I can just get what the fuck ever I want on Amazon at any time.
Yep.
But should I be trusting that?
Also, you did have some of that in some tin container, and you didn't even finish them.
I like the idea of it being in a jar, but $18 for the jar?
$19 for a bag.
2 pounds is a lot of pounds, I guess, of popcorn. But how big is this thing? Like the size of my torso? That doesn't sound right for the price. It can't be right. And then how big could this one be for $11? It's a pack of 1.
It's okay.
Maybe you people have lost your damn mind when it comes to caramel popcorn on the internet. You think I'm just going to pay anything for whatever price? $40 for fucking Popcornopolis gourmet popcorn? A gallon tin? Again, I want to see somebody's head in this thing to give me an idea of the size, because $40? Is this thing gonna like make me fucking food? Is it gonna like tuck me in at night? What the hell am I spending that amount of money on popcorn for? I could probably go out and spend $40 on caramel popcorn at a store right now, at a fucking dollar store, at a grocery store, and get enough popcorn to where I wouldn't finish it in a year, because by the time that I had some of it inside of 2 months, I'd be sick of it, bro. $40. Family pack can take this family fist up their ass and run out to the fucking store. You know what I'm talking about?
Bless you.
Bless me? Oh, thank you, Linda. God, no. That counts as a Kyle noise. A gross Kyle noise. And I apologize, guys. Do you believe that they got away with this for 2 hours and 40 minutes? You took that from me. You've shriveled me. But you're worth it. You're worth it. Dia, you know, sometimes I just watch that stream of us starting to play Marvel's Avengers. You know what I mean?
What?
Sometimes I watch that stream when we sat and we played Marvel's Avengers.
You call that playing?
Well, that was the beauty of it. Was that this was a live stream of us just trying to get through this corny ass game. Started with me trapped in an elevator alone.
No, it started
with you not being able to move after you landed. Then it went into me going to the elevator, getting trapped there alone. I reloaded the checkpoint. You know, it put us back in front. I go into the elevator. You vanish. You're no longer there. You're no longer in the session. When I press the button to see if I can reload the checkpoint again, Dia, I find that the options are actually grayed out. So I wouldn't be able to do it if I wanted to, and I was forced to go to the main menu. Brilliant. So, you know, we spend the minutes that we need to do loading into the main menu. I finally get there, and we get back to the lobby. I think I remember flying there because you were stationary again. Dia, do you see?
Yeah.
And then when I finally got to where the door was, like enemies didn't spawn the first time, so we had to reload the checkpoint again. That was cool. That's cool, man. But you know, it doesn't matter. I don't get to bitch because the developers can't get the game to work well, Dia. The developers can't get it to work. Got to reload checkpoints. They falling through the ground. That's funny. Why play the game? So the reason that I'm excited for this week is they have to fart out some kind of bullshit update, even if it's something dumb like changing like a screen or, you know, adding some kind of quality of life update. Oh, whatever, bro. They can't not update the game again and then be foolish enough to stream, especially with the game in its current state. Not because they should be scared because people are going to come and say anything mean to you, but because why would you feed people the ammunition of embarrassing clips for your 4 and coming up on 5 months broken video game? Because the developers can't even play it without things falling to shit. It's a shame. This is a Marvel Avengers video game, and y'all are tweeting on your official channels and can't get more than 500 people interested in the damn stream. What a problem. But you get what you deserve, I suppose. I'm happy, guys. Not because of the game, just, you know, in general. And food's going to make me happier. The only thing that can make me happier than the food is, well, I think you know what I'm talking about. A little bit of that. Ow.
Well, you don't like it that way, I do.
Yeah, Dia's the one who likes it administered when she has to put something to her lips. A big fat Kyle. Godslave says the shills are starting to wake up. It's too late. None of that matters, man. And by the time that they add all of the bullshit, you know why I make that list. You know why I make a bingo card. You know why I do this, I do that. It's just funny. It's truly funny. I do love ya. I'll talk to you soon. Stay out of trouble. I hope you guys don't get harassed by moderators of subreddits that are fucking babies, man, children, pieces of nobody. What a loser. But keep it together. Stay safe. Don't stress. Bye. Probably made that beef patty like an hour ago, huh, Dia?